What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. The channel name is Desire is Fire. And on today's video, the first piece of the video, the good news that I want to bring to you from, as always, goodnewsnetwork.org. There's a story about a guy in Houston who saw an elderly lady who was waiting for a bus. And I guess it was on a really hot day that she was waiting out there in the sun. But he saw her and he decided to bring an umbrella over to her, and he actually waited with her for it sounded like quite some time before the bus showed up. But he was just saying he realized how hot it was and that she needed some type of shade and or some cooling off, so he stayed there with her. And his mom, rightfully so, was very proud of him, so she took a picture of him doing this, and it went viral. He was there to pick up his mom from downtown Houston from work to bring home, and she saw that moment and took a picture. And now he knows her very well, and they talk regularly, and he still has that umbrella ready for when she is waiting for the bus still. So another really heartwarming story to read about. And as I've said before, anytime you guys want to go look at some uplifting stories or some really positive news, head to that website. They have plenty of good stuff all the time, and they're always updating it. And on today's video, what I want to talk to you about is actually forming good habits. I mean, we've kind of brushed on this before also, but also becoming the master of yourself. If you have read The Master Key System from Charles Haanel, you know, I kept hearing Rhonda Byrne talking about it throughout The Secret. And as I've said, as you listen to some things over and over, whether it's The Secret or another book or a lecture or whatever it is, something that motivates you, if you listen to it over and over, different things will pop out at different times. And that was something that popped out in my mind after, I'm not sure how many times I listened to her audiobook of The Secret, but I thought, okay, she keeps talking about the Master Key System. I want to check this out. It's all about visualization, and that's huge to attracting your goal. But on chapter 4, or part 4, what it says is, you know, that so many people find it easier to conquer kingdoms than to conquer themselves. But once you have conquered yourself and mastered yourself, gained, I guess the ultimate self-discipline is the way that I would say it, then you are capable of anything. I mean, we are capable of anything anyway, but we hold ourselves back from doubt, from fear, from negative influences that we let stay there. And from habits that we have formed throughout our lives, it has reached our subconscious mind. And so a lot of it is just like living, like breathing, because we've gotten so used to these thoughts or these habits, even if they're not helpful toward anything. So we need to recognize that and see what it is that we need to do to get rid of these habits if they are not serving us. If they are, then great, keep it up. But if it's something that is holding you back, you need to realize how you can get over that. So many people may overindulge in this thing or that thing, and it may not seem like a big deal, or maybe it does. Maybe you do realize that it's something you're overindulging in that you want to get away from. You know, I always believe that for the most part, most things are okay if they are taken or given in moderation. But if you are extreme in any aspect, it could be bad. So just if you are having issues with that, find out how you can break these bad habits, how you can get away from them, and not focusing on, oh, how do I stop doing this? How do I get away from doing this? Because that's still what you're thinking about, is what you're trying to get away from or what you're trying to stop. Think of something that can distract you from it. Like, okay, what would be the opposite of this? What would distract from this that would totally throw my mind into this positive action or positive direction away from this. Like I said, just leave that behind, whatever it is. But think what you can do to get away from that habit if it is a bad habit that you're trying to break. And I completely believe what it says within that part 4. You know, once we master ourselves, the possibilities are endless. They always are endless. Our potential is limitless, but yet we are still managing to limit ourselves. So that truly does help master ourself and give us some great self-discipline. A good self-affirmation that is within that part 4 is, I can will. I don't want to get it wrong. Something like, I can will whatever I want to be willed. Something like that. You know, I would definitely recommend reading the book or looking up what the exact affirmation is, and I can get back to you guys on that. I apologize if it's not spot on. But, you know, you can say that just like any other positive affirmations to help you and to help reach your subconscious mind. Say it morning and night. And as it says, say it constantly throughout the day whenever you can think about it, just to ingrain it in there. Even if at first, you know, it just seems repetitive, you haven't gained the feeling with it yet for it to reach, just keep doing it. And you'll feel it start reaching, and you'll be able to gain that excitement and gain that feeling to really put emphasis on it. But it's really important, like with any affirmation, say it as soon as you wake up. That's when your thoughts are kind of warming up or booting up, and right before bed, because you're going to sleep and you want to send your mind off with these thoughts so that they really reach in deep and reach into your subconscious mind. So I hope you guys found this video useful. Please leave any comments below. As I always say, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.